J.STORM versus MINESKI. This is game one. Frev's going to be bottom here. Laney versus the Oracle plus the Slaughter. And we'll get a good Earth Spike here with the row on top of the Morphling. And Jin might just die. And okay. Just learned that spell as the row is going to connect onto the Oracle here. They are trying to do something, but Febby doesn't have that Echo Stomp as Pilot Die. He's going to try and turn it around, doing a lot of damage here. Extra 24 damage on Febby. The Earth Spike is going to be aligned only onto one as Moo closes the gap. Does not have Rage, but will commit the open wounds eventually. He's holding on to the spell as finally they grab on top of Febby as they find a kill onto the Earth Spirit, but it looks like the other Titan will also have the same fate. Earth Spike is now available as Moo looking for the body block, but Pilot Die will wait his way through the trees. Febby will have another Spirit in about 5 seconds. Can March actually juke Febby here? He's running top, and March will try to TP out. Is he fine? He is actually going to die, and he will not have the TP later on. And we've got a good roll on to the Slaughter as they find the kick. Nice damage with the lasso, and now with 4 Napalm stacks, this is definitely a kill for our boy Frev. Having a terrible lane since they were forced to try lane versus J.STORM top. So they will go for a dive here as they do get the open wounds onto Febby. There is no dispel this time as they find a lasso onto him, and he is now dead. Ajit trying to fight, he becomes a Batrider, doing a lot of damage to Frev here, starting to stack those napalms, but looks like Moo wants to say otherwise as MINESKI Ajit is forced out into Morphling form. Ryo will take this ward out as KP finds him giving vision because the corrosive haze is going to find a good silence with a kick as they do get the stifling dagger onto the Slaughter. Where's the Atos? It's on cooldown, 2 seconds, going to get a good Echo Stomp on the other Spirit as they do find a Flame Break, locking the other Titan in place. A lot of damage. Lasso still being held as they do not have mana for this. Finally, they get the Lasso onto the Oracle as they're going to drag him into the high ground here. Pilot Eye will commit a false promise, trying to get out. Can he TP away? They're going to get a good roll, canceling that, and Pilot Eye will pay with his life as in the side of the map here, they're going to find the Lion, and this is a 1-for-1. Both support 5s dying. And I guess that is the scenario where you go armlet first, is, you know, against a lot of minus armor as they do find a good jump here onto the Slaughter, looking for the damage. They're going to drain his mana as they will find an Echo Stomp onto the March. So now they're going to commit the Flame Break. Nice rotation from the left, so they're looking for the open wounds. The Stifling Dagger is not available here as the open wounds connects onto the Febby, and they will lose. But they don't have the depth of there, and the tier 2 tower was already acquired from J.STORM, so this is already not the greatest trade for MINESKI, and they could send some heroes to stop this. A lot of TPs on the side as they will get a good roll. Nice use of the Learning Crush as they do get the Lasso for F has a Life Stealer infested inside of him as they find the Atos onto this Oracle, and with the Lasso, no, he already commits the false promise onto him as the Lasso is now onto DP. There is no fortune that you cancel it, and it looks like they will not find a kill as J.STORM loses the nice Earth Spike onto the Morphling here as they do try to disengage. March is so low, and with the Aji blink, he becomes the Quap, and that is a mega kill for him as they do find the Exorcism. The Quap did get that cooldown reduction. Gonna get slightly faster. Alright, finally, they're gonna find a good lasso here onto Febby, but there is false promise as the roll from Ajit actually connects. They will eventually show up with the Ebola Fear doing a lot of damage as they find a pipe onto Death Prophet. Looks like the Earth Splitter is going to be here as they do commit the Exorcism, doing a lot of damage, zoning J.STORM away as the Finger of Death connects onto Moon, but he has that pipe as we already talked about. They do have a Glimmer Cape trying to buy time. Nice use of Sonic Wave, and that is a dead DP. This is a wasted Exorcism as they want to fight for more. They will commit the Corrosive Haze here, trying to find Febby. He's so low, as Fear is also low, and they will find that kill as Fear does disengage, and now Bryo, they will commit the Mega Urn onto Morphling, trying to instigate Ajit, trying to fight his way out of this, but Moo is insanely strong right now. They find a 4-for-0. Find the Fortunes and the Oracle actually trying to zone the Quap as they will find a row. Looking for the high ground here, the Slaughter. They will get the hacks onto the Slaughter. They can find this kill. This would be very strong. Now Slaughter doesn't have a lot of ways to getting out. They will find a lasso onto him as the false promise onto Pilot. They will get a good Echo Stomp, but that is a dead March. Nice, that's the first kill in the game, and they will buy back the Lion as the Sonic Wave actually is off the mark. They keep on chasing, and KP is so fast, he will have that insane move speed inside the river as the right clicks from the Quap will not reach him. The Yatos does connect as they will eventually jump with the 4-rep Slaughter, and they find that kill. Morphling looking for March. March, that is a 2-for-1. They did lose an offlaner as they infest the Earth Spirit. There is Exorcism available, looking for the Death Prophet here. The set step's going to be there as they do find the Silence, but Yusuf just going to cancel it out as the Exorcism was already committed. They will jump forward with the Echo Stomp with the Earth Splitter. There is a lot of damage, they can find Moon, but he has the agent. He's so tanky. They will find the Purifying Flames onto Moon, trying to buy time as he will try and use the meta to get out, but he doesn't take that Spirit Siphon out as he's being chased down. Do they have any sort of lockdown? The Attempt Strike's going to be here, but he rages it out as they keep on chasing the armlet. Toggles are going to be here, and the Aegis will expire. Level 20 did learn that AoE Shadow Strike. Our Spirit is rolling away here as they keep on chasing this Death Prophet. They're gonna get the lasso. Do they have enough damage? Looks like the pipe is there, the row is here, and they find a godlike streak as G becomes life, so they're trying to do a lot of damage to Fear, and with the Corrosive Haze, that's an easy kill for him. So they do trade DP for Earth Spirit, and at the same time, they lose the Oracle here, the Sonic Wave from Brio. So they are just, you know, they just want to make sure that there's no one in this high ground here. They're gonna be safe as they do rotate towards the Roshan Pit. 4 seconds until it respawns. They might get super lucky here as Brio is going for this Arcane Rune. They're gonna get a good silence as they do jump with the Corrosive Haze. The stuff's gonna be here as they find a bash. The Hex is there. Can they find the skill? They will. That is a very important kill as he is now going to buy back. They do 4-step the other Titan towards the high ground. Heavy trying to run away with the split up. The Earth Splitter is gonna be here as the Shadow strikes, trying to chase. They will get the silence. Ultra Life Stealer looking for the Quap. They're gonna find a good Corrosive Haze, and Quap is dead. Brio is going to die back here. Somehow MINESKI finds a good fight, and they could rotate towards the Roshan Pit. They found the fastest Roshan respawn timer of all time, and this is a level 3 exorcism. So many goals, and Moon joins the Roshan Pit, but it looks like the Slaughter is not really here. I don't understand. Just help the Death Prophet here, as they do commit some flame breaks. They know that there is no Quap. Can they actually engage? The Life Stealer is nearby here. He wants to wait. He's in the high ground. He doesn't have that infast. They're gonna get a good silence, zoning the heroes from J.STORM. Roshan already 50% HP as the Morphling joins in, and this is a super hard Roshan to stop as Forev looking for a fight here, but they will lift the Batrider up as they will look for a good silence, trying to disengage. Death Prophet actually leaving this Invis rune, but no one on the side of J.STORM at least has it, as the Batrider commits. The Firefly will find the Oracle here, so that is an easy kill as they do become the Life Stealer here. Buyback onto the Oracle as Moose forced out with the Sky. They are slowing him down for Rev with the Lotus Orb, trying to disengage. They will get the waveform forward, a lot of damage with the Sonic Wave pushing back MINESKI as they jump forward with KP. The Slaughter is here, and this is a dead March. They're gonna have to buy back March, I think, or just get on full retreat because Brio's gonna BKB out with D Greaves as well. Can they find another jump? There is Blink available as the Morphling gets the Solar Crest. He's a monster in March. His buyback is finally gonna come through. The Sonic Wave only connects onto Ajit as he keeps on doing damage. The Glyph now activated as they really need to stop MINESKI. Have this Morphling. He's so strong. This is a Shadow Strike, connects onto 2. Oh, there you go. The lasso onto the Death Prophet. If they can find this kill, the Echo Stomp's gonna be here. Do they have the False Promise? The BKB from Forev, and he will try to disengage, but Ajit really wants to get on top of him. He doesn't get the reach as in the side of the map they already lost March. That's a dieback. The Ebola onto everyone. Moon taking a shit ton of damage, but he has the False Promise. Finally, he's gonna try and turn this around. 4 seconds into the next exorcism as they do find the Spirit Siphon onto Brio. He's going to use the Scepter away as the Fear will roll out so much damage from highly. The BKB from Brio. The Sonic Wave is there, but even then, Moon is alive because of the False Promise, and there is exorcism if he commits the cheese. They're gonna TP the Death Prophet top because they're losing range barracks. It was looking so good for MINESKI, but now they have to cut their losses here. Fabi, he's gonna be found by the Batrider for Rev with a lot of slow. Finally, MINESKI shows up with that Corrosive Haze. They're gonna get a Fortune's End here as they do commit the Echo Stomp, trying to disengage. They will find the Slaughter as they will also lose the Elder Titan. MINESKI, this is such a poor fight. Ajit's by himself now. They're gonna get a little lasso here, and the Death Prophet is nowhere to be seen. This TP is terrible. The Glyph comes too late. Oh no, that is disastrous. Here's nice Manta dodge as Ajit actually commits the waveform forward, but that was a weird waveform. I don't know what happened there, but he just dies. I guess he panicked. They will move forward here. Forev is nearby. Okay, he infested. He has the Life Stealer infested as Moon is trying to disengage. There is a Scepter available by time. The pipe is there as it will be activated towards the heroes on the side of MINESKI. They're gonna get a good Glyph while Ajit needs to use that Adaptive Strike. They find a kill onto the Earth Spirit as the lasso does connect. The Finger of Death is here. The Earth Spirit is going to do a lot of damage. Sonic Wave onto everyone, but Moon has that on disc as they try to get on top of Forev. Can they find this kill? That is a dead Batrider. He has that buyback. Could commit the travels here as they find a double kill with the Death Prophet. Brio forced out as the Life Stealer infests him. They are looking for the Quap. Where's the silence? They break the Lincolns, but now with the blink out, I think this guy's gonna be fine. They actually get an Arcane Rune onto Brio here, and they will find the Elder Titan. The Lasso's here. They will find that Lasso as they do try to eliminate him as the False Promise finally connects, as they will get a good Sonic Wave doing a lot of damage. Morphling solo. Can they find this kill? They will. No buyback onto Ajit. This is a disastrous fight as the Earth Splitter is going to be connected, but so many heroes on the side of MINESKI. Oh no, losing the Morphling there. So expensive here. The Prophet has the A on disc, has that haste by using the talent, but can Moon disengage here? They're gonna try and get They find a Death Prophet, and I think she's dead. And J.STORM, they see a very short opening, and they do take it, as they will buy back the Slaughter here. They did commit the Exorcism onto the Death Prophet, trying to do as much damage as possible to Nullifier onto him, as Death Prophet calls GG. Very good job there from J.STORM. But they will go with the Clinks here. Alright. As Moon gets on top of a G here, gets the Boundless Strike with the Jingu Mastery, Pilot Die, whereas the Fortune's End, that is first blood for March, as Moon will be able to disengage. And yeah, the Burning Army is yet to be used, as they will lose KP here, maybe not. The Atos locking him in place. They do not get the Searing Chains, as the Rubik is looking for some playtime here. The tower falling. MINESKI Pilot Die, he drops the Sprout, and J.STORM, they are a little afraid, as the Elder Titan is going to TP in. They will get the Railing Thunder off, will hit 2 heroes as he comes back. Boundless Strike onto 2, the Sleight of Fist with the Remnant out, as they will drop the Wukong's command, and he will lose 2 heroes on the side of MINESKI. Can they get the deny of this tower? No, they cannot, as they find the Searing Chains onto this Pangolier. The Burning Army yet to kill anyone, as they finally get the Pangolier, but J.STORM, they find the tower and they disengage. Gotta be careful about that. Primal Spring is available. Can they get the Primal Spring there? 1, 2, 3, 4 to get the Jingu. SKP doesn't even have time to pop his Scepter. I mean, he definitely had time. Not really sure what he was thinking there, as they're going to steal the Echo Stomp from the Elder Titan. They're gonna get that kill. So 2 for now for the fight. The Monkey King still setting up with the Primal Spring. 1, 2, 3, 4. The Scepter buys time, as the Shrek's trying to get out. His silence is there though, and with that Balance Strike, he will pay the price. Okay. Alright, they're gonna send the Nature's Prophet, and we'll get the Balance Strike, as they do find a roll. Okay, use Scepter onto the Elder Titan, trying to get on top of him. The Echo Stomp is, oh my god, they get the silence, and they will not find that Elder Titan, and they can just join the Roshan Pit now with that Exorcism if necessary. Brio will go for it. So J.STORM, they find it, as they will lift up this Ember Spirit. The Rolling Thunder is there. Oh my god. They keep on chasing. They ping down where Moo is. I mean, they know exactly the Split Earth is a little off the mark, as they do lift up. The Scepter is going to dispel the silence from the Deep Prophet, but they will show up with the Rolling Thunder. KP trying to get out. He does not have a lot of HP, and he will finally die. But okay, they're going to get that False Promise on Brio, as they do chase for Moon here. He did commit the Burning Army, but he's here. The Burning Army is dealing absolutely no damage. They will try and get on top of Brio here. He's pretty low, as Feb is going to be lifted up. Nice damage here coming from Moo, and there you go. Trout, but gets quickly eaten by the Battle Fury onto Moon, looking for Paladin, and it looks like this is going to be another easy kill for J.STORM. They're going to find 4 heroes. They did lose the Pangolier. Rubik is also closing the gap. The Nature's Prophet will be able to aid MINESKI later on, but Moon, he's the hero. He's going to need a great Burning Army here. Let's see what they'll do. The Sleight of Fist buying time. Searing Chains does not connect onto the Monkey King, as they do get an Atos onto him, and he will disengage. They do have the Solar Crest on the Death Prophet, making her mega tanky, as they get that Split Earth with a lot of damage coming from Moon here. The Burning Armory still to be used, as they get a Disarm onto the Cleanse. They're gonna get a good Balance Strike. Gets dodged by the last Shrek, as they do pop the BKB onto Bradley, doing a lot of damage with the Exorcism. They will chase with the Rolling Thunder. KP will be hit by it. Where's the Silence? Finally, they're gonna get a good Crypt Swarm. KP still alive, will be able to disengage, as they do find Searing Chains onto the Pangolier. Shield crash forward, and it is time for MINESKI to actually try and defend this melee barracks. Very low, as Moon drops the Wukong's command, trying to finally set up for this Burning Army. Yes, committed. It is actually zoning most of the heroes from J.STORM, but Moo's not taking damage from it, and he will find the melee barracks. Actually gets denied, and he does get a Balance Strike onto Moon. They will find that kill. Monster Streak kill for him, as the Balance Strike will not connect. Monkey King with the False Promise trying to disengage. They will try and get on top of him, but the Tree Dance allowing him to get out. J.STORM will get out, and they only lose 2 heroes. Moo is Giga farmed, but I guess they can just wait. After all, they do have travels onto that Pangolier. The Nature's Prophet keeps on split pushing, as they find Split Earth here, trying to find a kill onto Death Prophet, but she's super tanky. They're gonna get a good lift onto this Clinks, as they're gonna commit the Exorcism. Nicer Splitter connect onto Ever, and Brio still up. They do have the False Promise if necessary. The BKB protecting the DP for now, as they will buy back the Clinks. They do have Split Earth available. It will connect onto Monkey King, as he is forced to disengage. Damage into the tower is very, very expensive here for MINESKI, already 20% HP, as they will commit the Solar Crest aggressively and defensively onto this Death Prophet. The Splitter is going to connect, but they do have the Fortune's End trying to dispel. The Sprout is locking that Prophet in place, whereas the False Promise finally, Brian will get it as the spirits are about to end. The Exorcism is now off, as they did find the Oracle here is going to buy back, trying to TP to this fight as the BKB onto the Ember Spirit, trying to look for any fights as they will lift the Ember Spirit. The BKB is now gone. They will find a good Solar Crest onto the Death Prophet. They're going to get a good Echo Stomp. Finally trying to find here. Jid will be able to find Remnant out. He is fine, as Fabi though will be Spirit Siphon up, as they do lose the Rubik. That's an unstoppable streak for Bryo. The Elder Titan is dead. He has buyback. The Rolling Thunder. Pangolier is finally alive, looking for KP. He has a Ghost Scepter as he tries to disengage. The Scepter is going to buy time as they do buy back the Elder Titan, trying to find the Leshrac, and they will finally get it with the Swashbuckle. There is buyback onto the Lash, but they are holding on to it. Drop sentries from J.STORM, making sure the sentry though does not connect onto this Observer Ward. They themselves will drop a sentry, as they will pop the next Exorcism, and this time J.STORM is going middle instead of top. You know, this tower is very low, but they will group up for this, as they do get a good Splitter onto Death Prophet. The Fates mitigating the damage from the magic, as the Rolling Thunder does not connect onto the Ember here. He will BKB as they do try to get out, but it is time for MINESKI to actually fight. They're gonna get a good Searing Chain, stolen Searing Chains from the Rubik, because they're doing a lot of damage to move. They will fire Remnant out. Another Splitter trying to buy time, holding Bryo in place as they get that Echo Stomp. The Splitter with the Meme Hammer. Can they find the Monkey King? They can, and they shred his Aegis. Now Bryo tries to go forward here. False Promise buying time, as he will pop his own BKB with the Spirit Siphon, trying to get as much heal as possible. And it is time for J.STORM to retreat. Can they actually stop them? The Leshrac is very fast, and with that Fire Remnant, they're going to lock down this Death Prophet. Where's the Splitter? There you go. No time to get it spell off, as they do find a Balance Strike onto the Leshrac. Is going to use the Scepter to buy time. Okay, stolen Wrath of Nature, as they will try and find Leshrac. He's still alive. The Primal Spring does not connect. Mudo with the right clicks, and the Echo Saber finds that kill. They're going to find the Oracle at the same time, buy back onto the Leshrac. They really want to plan J.STORM for the push that they went for. A nice Searing Chains onto 2, Ajid looking for some fights, and they will get the Scepter onto Death Prophet. Where is the Meme Hammer? It does connect onto the Death Prophet. They're going to lose 2 heroes on the side of J.STORM, and somehow MINESKI is trying to turn this around. They're going to get a good Oracle onto the Moo Monkey King, and that is a dead Monkey King. They will use the Radiance, the Flame Guard, just trying to find the tower, and finally the melee barracks falling. They do have the Edict doing a lot of damage. The first lane of melee barracks for MINESKI, and MINESKI, they punch back the Ghost Scepter and the Atos, Radiance, and Shivas with a double damage on the Ember Spirit, as well as level 25. This is a very hard fight for J.STORM to take, as this Ember doing a lot of damage. The Slice of Fist are buying so much time. They already lost 2 heroes on the side of J.STORM. Do you really want to fight this double damage Ember Spirit here, as they do get the Wukong's command? Bryo trying to lure the heroes out, as another Slide of Fist. They're gonna slash. No, Marsh will be forced to get this False Promise onto him, as it looks like the Ember actually debased himself. He was very strong, but he doesn't have so much sustainability. They're gonna lose the Clinks as well, and it looks like the caster with the fake hype, they will lose 3 cores on the side of MINESKI, and it looks like it is time for the second melee barracks to fall. Moo will find it, as they do rotate towards the last lane of barracks, group up, and the range barracks will eventually fall. This is Megas for J.STORM. MINESKI with their backs against the wall. Finally, they're gonna group up. They do have the Swashbuckles. They have every single ult on the side of J.STORM. The Wrath of Nature was committed, as they do try to disengage. They're gonna commit the first Exorcism with the Lotus Orb, just taking this low, as they will try and engage here from downtown. Clinks has that Burning Army, has level 20. Can somehow they take this fight? A lot of damage onto that Prophet, but there is Purifying Flames. The Atos locking the Pangolier in place, as the Clinks keeps on waiting for the right time to go in. No, he finally commits the Burning Army. Here's doing a decent amount of damage, as the Earth Splitter is going to connect onto Death Prophet. No, she's going to walk it off. Has the Mega Urn stolen Splitter from the Rubik, as they keep on trying to defend these 3 Burning Army skeletons, trying to buy time, as J.STORM just waits for the duration, and finally it's going to wear off Swashbuckle onto the other Titan. Going to lock the Pangolier in place, as they do lift this okay, the Leshrac with the Side of Ice, and now Bryo with the second Exorcism. They're going to go with the Fire Remnant out. BKB used defensively by the Ember Spirit, as they do lift that Death Prophet in place. Nice Splitter if he does connect, but the False Promise is going to be here. They keep on buying time. Move with the Wukong's command is going to be deployed. The Spotlight Ice Force out of the yield. So much damage coming from J.STORM, and the Ember Spirit can only use the Slide of Fist to buy time. Shiva's Guard with another Slide of Fist. They will maybe find the Oracle with the Fire Remnant. They will, but the Ancient is 50% HP onto this poor Clinks Force. Step out trying to disengage. He does have that Skeleton Walker, but with the Swashbuckle, he does live. The Ancient is still alive. Looks like the Exorcism is about to wear off, but they just don't have the damage. They will lose, and J.STORM, they 2-0 MINESKI.